Welcome to the Metal Pit.
Lance Hall here for the Metal Pit. Happy to welcome Matthias of White Mantis to the program tonight. Matthias, how you doing?
I'm pretty fine. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Your new album, Arrows at the Sun, coming out August 22nd. So we're inside of a week away on High Roller Records. You got to be excited to get this thing out so everybody can hear it.
Yeah, for sure. We put a lot of work into that album, and we're really happy about the release. And we're working together with High Roller Records again. They released our debut album on vinyl a couple years ago, and we're really excited. And so far, the feedback has been pretty good.
Yeah, you put out a
So
couple videos that are getting some views and just barely getting ready to do it. I loved what you have on your Facebook page as a description for the band. Great for destroying your local disco, killing mutants in the post-apocalyptic death zone, and studying complex mathematics and some hilarious shit. That's great.
that's pretty old. That's from the our beginning, like 10 more than 10 years ago. I wrote that. It's more a joke.
I love it. I loved it, though. Let's start at the beginning. Arrows at the Sun. Where does the title come from? I mean, I know it's a track on the album, but can you give us a little bit of a story
Yeah.
behind how that became the title track?
We I really like the title itself, and the meaning behind this title is like shooting arrows at the sun is an act, I would say, an act of defiance and determination, like shooting arrows at the sun, knowing that they can't bring it down, but doing it anyway, like an act of strength and determination.
Excellent.
So, and I had this vision for the cover of these lone guys in the desert, focusing on that strange thing in the sky. And yeah, this image stayed with me a couple months, and so I told the guy, my bandmates, and they liked the idea. Yeah, and that's so we took that as the cover image.
I was going to say, I love the cover art. Did you do the cover art or did someone else do that for you?
No, the artist is Vilju Juusto. He's it, Italian artist who did a lot of artwork for metal bands, like Vulture. I think you're familiar with them.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm trying to think. 20 Sacrifice Your Future came out in 2020, and if I've done my research right, it's the same lineup that did Sacrifice that does Arrows at the Sun, right? Your lineup changes were earlier in the band, correct?
Yes. On the debut album, our old lead guitarist did the soli and also a lot of the bass recordings, because around that time the debut album was produced. We still had lineup problems, but by the time the album was released, all the problems, yeah, dissolved. so
Yeah,
luck so from that time on, nothing changed in the
very cool.
lineup, and I'm really happy about it, because a lineup changes is always a pain in the ass, and yeah,
Yeah.
a really big problem.
Are all the songs on Arrow at the Sun fairly new songs, or any of these leftovers from Sacrifice?
They're all new songs. A couple of them we wrote by the time the album was released already, and they are, yeah, in around 2020, 21. You might ask yourself, why did it take so long to release the second album? Because I had a lot of problems. I lost my job in 2022, and so I had to focus on starting my own business. And so at that time, I didn't have any time or energy to do a lot of things for the band. That's why it took so long to release the second album. A lot, around 5 songs have already been written by 22, I guess. So, but yeah, it was a little bit difficult for me to to do a lot of stuff for the band
Right. Okay.
around 22, 23, 24.
Yeah. Life gets in the way sometimes, but then when it pulls together, it pulls together.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's get into some of the songs on the album. I of course, heard an advanced copy of it. 10 tracks, fabulous album.
Thank you.
There was not one track on here where I was like, it was it was great. Let's start off with track one, Necro Tornado. Of course, you've got a video out for this. Kick-ass opener. Almost like, to me, had almost like a sci-fi theme to the lyrics and stuff. In my interpretation, I like the one line, now it seems life is more like a simulation, so is death. That made me think.
Yeah, it goes back to the Corona days where we all have been in the lockdown, and so I was thinking this life is more like a simulation.
Yeah.
And yeah, and seeing how people deal with death and the threat of it made me think about our modern society and how we deal with death. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
the theme of
Yeah.
Necro Tornado.
Yeah. Video is pretty much a. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I jumped on your words there.
No problem. No, I think it works really well as an album opener. It has this very straightforward and almost sometimes punkish and raw vibe to it, which we really like.
Yeah. Video is sort of like a straight up performance shot. Was it done like just in a club on a sound stage? Just crank it up and turn it loose?
Excuse me?
How was the video shoot? Where was that done at?
Ah. Yeah, we shot in our rehearsal space. Yeah, it's not the room where we rehearse, but there's a space which is very large, and we had the chance to shoot there. And a very good friend of mine, which I'm friends with almost more than 20 years. He's a director of photography for documentaries, and and commercials and stuff like that. And he already did our first video for the debut album, and we had to be very. It was a very tight schedule because he lives in China, and he's in Germany like 2 times in the year, in only like 2 weeks. So we had to think, okay, now we have to get our shit together very
Yeah.
quickly and organize the shoot. And yeah, I'm really happy that it turned out that great.
Very cool. And the song Pass the Torch, you used one of my favorite words ever. I discovered this word, I think, when I was about 15 or 16. I had never heard it before. And it's always been one of my favorite words for whatever reason. But the two lines are, down in the barren land, I see myself walk in apathy. Younger me, older me, phantoms in the ether. Apathy has always been one of my favorite words ever. And when I saw this word, I was like, this is cool.
Apathy.
Yeah. For some reason, I've just always liked that word.
Yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, it's a bit of a strange
One you don't
lyrics.
hear often.
Yeah, it's like seeing yourself and looking back on your life and wonder how you got there where you are. And so when you take a few steps back and really like meditate on your life, it's like a cathartic experience. I would say that's the theme of or the theme of the song.
Yeah, it's a great song. I loved it. Divide and Kill. I don't know how old this song is, but your lyrics are incredibly prophetic, particularly for what is going on over here in the US right now. Chapel of glass, scientific priests, progress becomes a vulgar feast. And then further in the song, this is where I was like shaking my head. Victims are now to be designed. The working class stands on trial. Yet another burnt offering to the progress. Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
Straight on.
Yeah, the song is a little bit older. We released it already on our EP, Iron Curse, which we released in 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, Divide and Kill. It's like about the state of the world, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it is.
yeah, but yeah, it's about yeah progress and like what like divide and there's a saying, divide and conquer. If you
Yeah.
divide the people, you can conquer them. And the lyrics always deal with in the verse always deal with something you can divide. You can
Mm.
divide a city with a bomb, for
Yeah.
example, or you can divide flesh with an axe or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, but the main theme is that the how can I describe it? Yeah, the working class or the real regular people
Yes.
are divided and misled by the powerful or the yeah, politicians or
Yeah.
oligarchs or how can yeah you name it. So that's the topic of the song Divide and Kill.
Great tune. My favorite
Yeah.
track on the album, track 6, Over Your Pale Bones. I love the
Mhm.
title.
Mhm.
Just fantastic imagery in that song. I mean, the whole song jumped out at me. I made a little video in my head as I was listening to that song, you know? Can you give me anything on Over Your Pale Bones? I loved that track.
Yeah, it's that's I would say the last song we wrote for the album. We still needed a very fast one and with a dirty punkish vibe. And the lyrics are deal again with like revolutionary thoughts of yeah regular people who are very rooted to where they live and not like moving around and maybe today I'm here, tomorrow I have my job in Singapore or somewhere else.
Mm.
So like no, just the regular people who are like yeah tied to their roots and they just want it that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, like very violent like okay let's get them let's
Yeah.
get these guys who want to um yeah it's for me it's a bit difficult to describe
Yeah.
the all
My,
that
my
uh
favorite track.
yeah thank you.
So moving forward, the album comes out this coming Friday. Do you have any
Mhm.
touring plans? Going to hit some festivals? Any more videos? I know you just put out the lyric video for Roboticator, which is great. What are the plans once the album comes out?
We plan some shows. We are really we're planning some shows, but I can talk about right now.
Okay.
And of course, a release party. And yeah, we're always looking for festival shows or promoters who want to invite us. So we really love going on the road and doing these live gigs. And our plans are really to play more live gigs than the past years. Yeah, but I can't tell anything concrete or
Yeah. We don't want to start rumors.
yeah, yeah.
Is
Robotic Hater is really fun to play.
yeah,
Yeah, we already play that song live.
cool.
It's very but also reality exists, which is a bit complicated, but has really a great energy in our
Yeah,
live set.
yeah. I got to tell you, at the end of Roboticator, I did not see the timing change coming. I love the outro, the way you've got that
Yeah,
long. I didn't see that coming, and I thought that was awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
I got to ask, and that song, seems how you brought that up. Am I interpreting right? Is that sort of about AI, artificial intelligence? That's what I sort of read, or heard. That's how it spoke to me when I listened to it.
Yeah, and, more robotics,
Okay.
like more like the Terminator theme,
Okay.
or but now the song I wrote the lyrics before this whole AI hype,
Okay.
but it's more like it's more about yeah, technology and there's something in the machine who, yeah,
Yeah.
you can say it's yeah,
Again, very
AI
prophetic.
related.
You're very
Yeah,
prophetic with your lyrics. We'll call you Nostradamus.
yeah, yeah.
Do we have any other videos coming?
No further videos planned. I guess we for the next album we will
Yeah,
do another video.
sure.
But
Put the
yeah,
album out, hit the road, and do some touring, hopefully. Because I mean, have you been able to do that? You said you were busy, for a number of years when you lost your job, building things back up. So obviously, not only were you not writing or recording, you obviously weren't touring then, right?
we weren't touring. No.
Yeah. So it's probably been a little bit since you've been out on the road.
No, we would love to do some like a mini tour or festival gigs. That 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 would be really great to promote the album.
Yeah.
But
Very
we can't do large tours because of our yeah job and family situation.
sure. Well, I'll tell you what, the album is fantastic. Once again, we've been chatting with Matthias here, White Mantis, guitarist, frontman. Their new album, Arrows at the Sun, coming out Friday, August 22nd on High Roller Records. 10 tracks. It's a very, very good. If you're looking for like some serious thrash, some punk, aggressive, it's great stuff.
Thank you.
Matthias, I always like to end with just some fun, silly questions. I'm hoping these are questions maybe you've never even been asked before. How's that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever asked anyone for their autograph?
No, actually no.
No. Okay. Last time you walked outside barefoot?
Today.
Today? Give us something that decorated your teenage bedroom.
Yeah. The my Fear of the Dark flag from
Ooh,
Iron
very good.
Maiden.
Favorite city to go to?
Favorite city? I really like Copenhagen.
Okay. All
Really
right.
nice city,
All
Denmark.
right. All right. Last one. This is the one we have the most fun with. If they were to make a biopic of your life, what actor would you pick to portray you? And it's your movie, your life. You can pick anybody.
Oh my God. Um,
Sometimes it can be tough.
yeah, yeah. Maybe Tom Schilling. He's a German actor.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's go with him. Matthias, I thank you very, very, or Matthias, sorry, Matthias. I thank you very, very
Oh,
much for your time tonight. I wish you much success with the album release. And the touring
Thank
that you do get out to do, may your travels be safe and your shows be sold out.
Thank you. Let's hope so.
All right. Take care. Have a good rest of your evening.
You too.
Bye
Thanks.
bye.